Alright guys, welcome back to some more TGC tours, and today we're going to jump in and play at rounds 3 and 4 of the Andalusia Open on the Elite Tour. So a very good opening 2 rounds, minus 27. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going. That put us, I think, in a tie for second at the time. I didn't look at it after that, but you can imagine we were starting in the top 5, top 10, maybe even we stayed in that tie for second place, but I didn't look at it after checking at the end of round 2. So as always, we're just going to play it blind. We're not going to have a look at the leaderboard online.
It's a good one. Let's do this. It is time to drop this in the fairway.
Yeah, hopefully we can have a good round 3 here, and set us up for the final round.
And just
as I said, minus 27 was pretty good.
There. Powerful drive.
So hopefully we can keep it going.
And this one's about 100 yards out.
Be nice to start with a birdie. Looks to be a bit of a slope at our feet here, so just aiming a bit right. Oh, I've hit it slow though. Alright, chance to chip in again. We chipped in quite a bit in rounds 1 and 2, so can we keep that going? Oh, just lips out. Just lips out.
Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one?
So it's going to be a par on the first hole. It's the first time we've parred it this week, but we haven't yet birdied the second hole. So maybe round 3 is the round to do it.
Out of the gates, even par after the first.
But as always, thank you very much for your support on the videos. It does mean a lot. Keep it coming. Be sure to leave a like if you're watching this one. Once again, this is not going to be easy to birdie, but once again, it's another. That was only a tiny slow that time, but gets a big jump forward. So once again, we're going to have a chance to chip in.
Let's see how you do from the green side rough.
Oh, I hit it red slow that time. Even I think if I hit that only a tiny bit slow, it would have probably gone in, but not with hitting the red slow. So not the best of starts. 2 pars in a row.
And that's your par.
That's not what you want. Only 1 par 5, of course, on the front 9, so have to take care of that. But we can do with a birdie here at the 3rd hole.
Now we will tee up on the 3rd hole. Nice swing.
It's another tiny slow. Is that going to run out? Actually, it's downhill. It does run out of fairway, but
deep rough here.
It's going to make this one a little bit awkward to judge the distance. Not going to get much control coming out of the rough. That looks pretty good actually. It should sit down, which it does.
This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Looking pretty good.
Alright, so we have birdied the 3rd hole,
nice
thankfully.
Job. That's the birdie there.
And we are under par for round 3. As I said, I never look at the leaderboard online before playing. I rather just play it blind, so no idea what we'll have to shoot to stay
left to right on
near the top, but you'd imagine it will have to be pretty low. And there's a perfect.
Tee shot's looking fairway bound.
Probably going to have to be another driver, is it?
Second shot here on the 4th.
Might be a little bit long actually, but sure, we'll try and get it up there as close as we can to that pin.
Taking driver
actually,
off the fairway area.
That's not bad at all. It's going to be a chip up the hill for eagle.
3rd shot.
I think we eagled this in round 2 with a chip in. Can we do it again? Once again, it's just throwing a little slow in there.
Ooh, nice little chip on that one.
So not timing the ball well at the moment,
yeah,
but it's
work
back-to-back birdies at least.
In a row for you.
We were 8 under for the front 9 of both rounds 1 and 2. I don't think we're going to be doing that today. Starting with 2 pars.
What we can do here on the 5th hole.
We'll just try and go as low as we can. As I said, 3 par 5s on the back 9. So
beauty.
To be fair, none of them are easy.
Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out.
That was better.
I think we had the right club here.
Shouldn't spin. It still generates a little bit of spin, even though I put D-loft and top spin on it, but it's okay.
Thank you very much.
It's a putt you'd expect to
Here's
get.
a look for birdie. Unlucky.
Oh, I just hit it too hard. I hit it through the
go.
break.
This one is for par.
Jesus. Been doing that a lot recently. If you've been watching, you'll know that. Just hitting them a little bit firm. And that should have been a birdie. That's a disappointing one. So not the best of starts here. Only 2 under through the opening 5 holes. Gonna need something special from here on in.
Par 4 on this one.
Probably only going to be a pitch in here, probably a lob wedge. Yeah, not even a full lob wedge. So
second shot on the 6th.
Gonna need to try and judge this one. There's the judgment. Looks pretty good. Should spin. Yeah.
Good little shot there. 4 feet to the cup.
Yeah, we'll take the birdie there. It should be 4 birdies in a row, but 3 under through 6. Nothing amazing, but it's not terrible either, so we won't worry about it too much. Long way to go on this round still. Plenty of birdie chances coming up.
And the 7th hole is upon us. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive.
Once again, not going to have much into this hole either.
And we're about 115 yards away.
That has to be good.
This one's looking good.
Oh, I thought it was going to spin to the side there for a second, but it's going to be a kick-in birdie.
And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day.
Due to the wind going right to left, sometimes when you have spin on it, they spin to the side, but it's a tap-in birdie and we'll take that. 4 on the par now for our opening 7 holes.
And as you tee off here, we've got a par 3 to deal with.
Birdie this in the opening 2 rounds. Hopefully we can make a 3. Should be pretty good. Hopefully I have enough spin on it.
Could play.
Tidy shot.
Done. That's a nice little approach shot there.
Perhaps if that was a sandwich, it might have had a chance of spinning back, but it was never going to generate too much spin with a gap wedge. It's a kick-in birdie once again, and we'll take that. If we can birdie the 9th hole, it'll be a 6 under front 9, which wouldn't be too bad at all.
Par 4 here. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. Okay, this is about 125 yards away.
Only got a wedge in here. Looks pretty decent as well.
Heading for the green.
Should sit, hopefully. Which it does.
Good shot out there.
Throwing darts at the moment. Not leaving ourselves much trouble with the putts. So
out there on the
in the end, that's a pretty decent front 9. 4 birdies in a row. 6 in our last 7 holes after 2 pars. So 2 pars to start, that is. 3 pars in total, but pretty good front 9. Rescued it a little bit there towards the end.
On this hole.
For those 4 birdies, I don't think we had more than 3 or 4 feet for those putts, so hopefully we can continue that.
And second shot on the 10th coming up.
No wedge this time though. It's going to be probably 7 iron, a little bit of D-loft is the club here, I would say. Play this to be right at the flag, because that looks like it should kick into the left.
This one's looking good.
I have too much D-loft on it, I think. Yeah, I could have hit it straight up. Thought that wind was a little bit stronger. It might hold it a little bit more, but not to be. Once again, it's another slow on a chip. I don't think I hit it hard enough anyway.
Nice tempo
on that 73%,
chip. Nice and easy. Well done.
Need to stop hitting the chip slow.
All right, let's take a look at the old scorecard here.
Keeps us at -6 through 10 holes.
Here comes the 11th hole.
It was nearly, very nearly a red fast, but it's going to be just fine. It's again probably a little percentage pitch. That looks good. One hop and it should spin. Yeah.
Nice. This putt's about 4 feet.
Yeah,
And
good
it
birdie there.
drops
7
for the
under.
birdie.
And a par 5 to come, first of 3 par 5s on the back 9. -44 leads through 18, but as I said, I'm not sure
Got a nice
who those players are, whether they're elite or not, or platinum. I'm hoping a good few of them are platinum.
Got a hold of that one.
So there's no way I can reach -44 in round 3.
This is looking to be about 225 from the pin.
Well, that's going to be way too long. We'd be over the back, so slope at our feet. So this could be nearly even bordering on too far, but can't hit 5-iron. I don't think we'd carry the bunker. Yeah, that looks good. Now that should get a hop forward, which it does, and run down nicely towards the pin. It's not going to pull up though, is it? It's just going to slip off the green. Once
Okay,
again,
let's get this ball onto the green.
we've ended up in a very similar position to round 1. You think it's not going to stop, but thankfully it does. I'm not going to chip it just because of how uphill it is. Just going to make sure I get this up. Yeah, it was always the safer approach there than hitting a chip, I think.
This one is for the bird.
It was quite a steep uphill stance we would have had, so I think we made the right decision there.
Birdie.
It's 2 birdies in a row. Let's see if we can go on another birdie run.
Teeing off now on a par 3.
Tough pin here because you nearly have to pitch it into the slope to get it close.
Well, we're green bound
That's still
here.
too long, is it? A little bit long, but it's still a pretty decent shot.
Here's a 14-foot
Doesn't look
putt.
to be much in this either. It's just downhill a lot.
This one's on a good line.
Well, I'm surprised it moved that much now, to be fair.
Right by the hole.
I wouldn't say my putt line was laser straight or anything like that, but
This putt's tracking.
it seemed to move an awful lot.
That was a good putt.
A lot more than I thought it would, so that's a disappointing one. Should have really birdied that one. I was afraid of giving it too much break because it just looked so straight, but in the end I needed a little bit more.
All right, put this one out in the fairway.
Right, long par 4 here, nearly 500 yards. Uphill, and you can't afford to miss the fairway. Hopefully that one's going to be okay.
Bound.
Yeah, it gets a straight bounce, it's fine.
Okay, setting up about 180 yards out.
Just need to make sure we get this up on the top tier. Wind pushing it in nicely now. This looks
coming
good.
towards the green nicely.
If it sits, need a little bit more spin, but it's not bad at all.
Well, that'll work on the green, won't it?
This time we will give it a little
Here's
bit
a
more
9-foot
break because
putt.
this is similar, but it's breaking a little bit harder.
This putt's going.
Yeah, good birdie
Okay,
there.
well done. Birdie for you.
Good birdie once again. That should be 4 birdies in a row, but we'll take it. We're 9 under for the round now, and we still have 2 par 5s to come, so it's probably not going to be our best round of the week. But we're in -13 and -14. We're not going to get up to that score, I don't think. But
with the ball,
we can still have a decent
nice
round
swing.
3.
Second shot here on the 15th.
Oh, once again, that's too long. It'll be over the back. That could be even too long. Is the 5-iron the club here? I think it could be. So I just think if we hit that Probably not going to get it close anyway with that runoff area, but I'm going to go with the 5-iron, just a little bit of de-loft and top spin. Not going to reach it now anyway, that's going to be down the left. Kicks up to the right, but it's not going to stay there. Not bad.
Okay, here's our third shot.
Another slow with the chip. It's going to be a kick-in birdie.
Nice little chip there.
It's going to be a kick-in birdie.
I
think the only par 5 you have a really good chance of eagling on the back 9 is the 18th. It's sort of more of a straight approach into the green. Those ones, those 2 par 5s there we just played, quite a few runoff areas, so it's very difficult to get it close.
Ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Oh, that was a fine swing.
Just thinking before I hit that, should I hit 3 wood there? This looks like it's going to run out. Oh, it's fine actually, it's pulled up. Once again, it's going to be a little percentage, and we do have quite a big down slope, so I need quite a bit of spin on this to get it to stop. Oh, tiny slow, but you know what, that's not going to be bad though. There's the big hop. And there's the spin, we'll take that.
Tidy. Okay, time to finish this one off.
We'll take that.
Okay, let's move on.
Alright, 11 under for our round now. If we could finish even birdie, 13 under, minus 40 wouldn't be bad. That would match round 1. I wouldn't say it's a difficult course or anything like that, but I wouldn't say it's easy either. There's some tough pin positions.
Blowing right into our face.
Here we go. It's not going to be an easy birdie. Downhill. A little bit of wind. It's going to be a percentage. Might even need to take a little bit more off it. $97. That might still be a little bit hard.
For it.
It's bang on line is the only thing. Sit down. That's pretty good.
Nice work.
That's pretty good. This is very similar to the last par 3.
This one's for birdie. That'll do nicely.
I was just about to say this time we gave it the break and it wasn't turning, but it catches the left edge, and you'd have to say that's a very good birdie there. That's not an easy hole. Had to hit the partial, which even on pro is not easy. So, as I said, birdie now, 40 under. It's a good round.
Wind things down here as we tee this up on the 18th.
So I don't think we're going to reach it in 2.
Oh, that was.
It's 587. It looks like it's. Are we playing further tees in this round? Maybe. Yeah, it's 294. It was nowhere near that in rounds 1 and 2, and it wasn't downwind. I don't think either.
You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf.
That is not good. It should have been easier than this to get birdie.
All right, we're in the fairway bunker.
That's not an easy pin either. 52 yards, 80% lie, a little bit of spin. Yeah, I was thinking I needed one more. Alright.
Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie.
This would be a bit of a sour way at the end of the round if we don't birdie a par 5. Not an easy putt either. There's only a couple of beads moving, but one of them is moving quite rapidly.
Well, the putt appears to be online.
Thankfully we've got the putt. That's a really good read there. That was not easy. So it's a 59. We matched round 1. 40 under par. Excuse me.
And with that I must go.
Good finish there. Good finish. How many birdies did we finish with there? We'll just have a look at the scorecard.
So see you next time.
Finished with 5 birdies in a row at the end there. And to be honest, the par 3 where we missed that putt that didn't break, or did break I should say, we should have finished with 8 birdies in a row really, but it is what it is. It's not bad. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Alright, so that has us tied for 4th on this leaderboard, and as I said, I don't know if any of those guys are platinum or if they're elite, so at the very least we're in the top 5 anyway, so it's been a pretty good showing so far, but there's no point in doing it for 3 rounds. We have to do it for 4, so let's jump in now and try and finish off this thing. Alright guys, the final round, the wind is up and we're in our tiger red. Let's try and finish off this tournament in good style.
Break a leg out there. Hopefully you have a good
Bit
round.
slow, but that'll be fine. The wind is coming in the opposite direction.
We are about
so that wind is
40
well
yards
up.
out.
It is well up. 138, 157. Not going to be easy this round. Would be nice to start with a birdie.
Looks like this one's heading for the green.
I'll tell you one thing, our distance was pretty much bang on. We had 138
well
yards
judged.
and we hit it under 138.
Here is a 12-footer.
Just a little bit left of the pin.
Get in that hole.
That lips out, wow.
And give this one a tap, and we will
That was a
mosey on our
nasty
way.
lip out actually, because I didn't feel like I hit
Okay,
that one
that'll
hard.
do.
I'd be the first to admit if I did, because I have had a habit, or as I said earlier, of hitting the putts a bit firm lately, but I don't think that one was too firm. It just didn't break at all. That's a disappointing one.
Have a little bit of wind to deal with on
Let's
this
see
hole.
if we can birdie this one for the first time. 144 yards downhill.
Nice swing on that.
The line looks good. Is the distance good? Looks bang on. Should hop forward. Actually got a big hop. I was expecting that to sit a little bit quicker.
That's safe.
It's not bad though.
And about 14 feet to go.
One bead moving to the left, but then the other ones are going to the right. So
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
yeah, it just turns back. So we
Great
finally
job in there
birdied
for
the
birdie.
second hole, and we're under par for round 4. It's a good start. It should be 2 birdies in a row. That was a nasty enough lip out we got on the first hole there, but
Got
that's
a
what
par
it is.
4 on this one.
We ran out of fairway on this one the last time. I don't want to leave. Yeah, that's... Leaving a pitch is a lot easier.
Wow. Powerful stuff, my
Hopefully
friend.
that stops at least in the light rough. No,
Okay, this is a deep,
I didn't actually
deep
mean to
lie
hit
in
it
the rough.
100%. I was trying to
compensate here.
hit a little bit of a percentage, but it didn't work out. A bit of a slow. Not bad though, not bad.
And this
It's,
one
not easy
is
to get the
for
control
the
coming out of
birdie.
the rough.
Going towards that
Alright,
hole.
2 in a row. 2 in a row, and
Good
we have a
job
par
in
5
there
to
with
come.
the birdie.
54 under through 13 now. Matthew Titots or whatever his name is.
Got
As I said, not
to
sure
right
which of these
breeze
guys are
on this
platinum
hole.
and which are elite, so we won't worry about it anyway. We have to play our own game.
That swing was to die for. And from here, it's looking like about 230
Yeah, we
yards.
can comfortably reach this. A little bit in between. 4 iron is not. I'm gonna say it's not gonna get there, but would it run up? Probably not. I think we have to hit a little bit of a percentage here. Try and come up the right hand side. Come on, wind. It's still going to be too long, I'd say, but you know what? It's not too bad at all. It's an eagle putt,
Well,
left
look
to
at you
right
putting
break.
for eagle now. That's fine
This will
work.
be a nice
fine
one to
work
get.
indeed. This is for eagle. Oh,
Get
this
in.
one could drop.
Oh, it needed just a
Yikes.
fraction
Right
more
back.
pace.
That's a hole.
A fraction more pace or a fraction
Good
more
job on
break,
this one,
whatever
just
way
a
you look at
tap
it.
in for birdie.
It's 3 birdies in a row, but that was a really good chance for eagle there. I was actually disappointed to see the second shot finish left of the flag, because I had called it just
Let's
before
see
I
how
hit
we
the
do
shot
here
that
on
I
the
wanted
fifth.
to try and run it up the right side, because I knew it kicked left, but I obviously didn't gauge the slope and the wind very well.
Oh, this one's
Oh,
hooking.
it's a fast. Is the wind gonna help me out? Kick right. Doesn't kick right, but you know what? It's only a short hole. We should still be able to.
Sandy old lie.
I'm not gonna say we should be able to birdie it, but we should be able to get close here. A bit of a fast. If I didn't hit it fast, it's on the flag, but
I'll take that.
not
Nicely
bad.
played.
Once again, not an easy
here's
putt
a
though.
12-foot putt.
Breaking left to right and then right to left then. Tough to judge these. Should turn back, should it? No, it's going to turn after the hole, unfortunately. It's gone off the green, wow.
All right, don't let it get you down.
Jesus,
we'll
so
get back
now
on
we
the
need to
green
make
and,
this.
be on our way.
Thankfully we
Way
have
to
made
chip
it.
in for par. Great job.
Thankfully.
Hold up. Let's
I knew the putt
rewind.
was downhill,
Let's
but I
watch
didn't
that one
expect
again,
it to
see
go
how
off
this
the
went
green.
down.
Luckily, we made the chip because I did not pay enough attention to the slope down the hill there with that putt, but it's alright. No comments on the scorecard. A par is a par. Doesn't matter how you get it. I stayed 3 under through 5. I think that's what we were in round 3, I think. We were actually 3 under through 6, so if we can birdie the 6th hole, we'll be doing better. A little bit of a slow.
Looks like a fairway off the tee here.
It's going to be just fine.
And here's our second shot on the 6th.
Once again, wind taking that a little bit more than I thought. Good bit more than I thought. Actually, it's a pity because the distance was bang on, but it's trickled down that little slope.
Hey, I'm liking this. You're
it's worked
hitting
out.
lots of greens, it seems. Here we go. Birdie putt. So far, so good.
That's a good birdie.
That's
we'll
in
take
there.
that.
It's your 4th birdie of the day.
4 under through 6. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's not easy. That wind is pretty strong.
Okay, careful of the headwind out
It looks
there.
to be getting stronger every time.
Good.
I think the
gracious,
par
you
5s on the
absolutely
back
lit
9
that
are
one
going to
up.
be
That was a huge
interesting
shot.
because
And this one's about 190
if they're into the wind, we'll do well to birdie them. Once again, this one. I don't think that's enough. I know it's downhill, but it's 189, a 4 iron that goes 195. No, I don't think that's enough. Oh, I've hit that red fast.
Oh, this
needs
one
to
might
get
be a
down.
bit much. Oh my, splash.
That was a
Setting
little
up
bit
here for
rushed,
your
I'm not
4th.
gonna lie. I set up for it and I did not take my time. That's what I meant to do.
Yeah, this one might be going long.
It's going to be long,
That's
but at
gonna
least
miss
it
the
wouldn't have been in
green,
trouble. And now we
unfortunate.
need to chip this in to avoid a
Setting
double.
up for your 5th stroke here.
Whoa,
Thankfully, we
for
have
the
chipped it in.
bogey.
That's
Well, thank goodness he
that's a
has
good
some
bogey.
bad
If there is
chip,
such a
sort
thing,
of
that's a good bogey.
Well,
that was
sort
just
of,
a
that was
little
an
bit,
ugly hole.
a little bit brain
But,
dead there for
came
me on
together
that
in
second shot.
And
I was
that
trying to talk
needs
myself into
one
hitting
more
the.
look, I think. Let's cue the replay.
Trying to talk myself into hitting the 4 iron, and when I settled on the hybrid, I just hit it quickly. And threw in by far the worst swing I've had all week. And in the end, a bogey there is not terrible. Could have been a lot
Teeing up
worse.
here on the 8th hole.
Need a birdie though straight away to get it back.
Well, it's heading in the right direction.
Even with
Oh,
topspin, it
yeah,
still
that's
generates
gonna be
backspin.
just
I suppose
fine.
that wind is
Great
quite
work.
strong. That would be on it.
This next putt is for
Adding.
your birdie.
Adding is what I'm trying to say. Adding spin.
This putt's good so far.
All right, good bounce back
There's
there.
a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last.
It's 4
one.
birdies on that hole we've had this week. I know it's a short par 3, but when the wind is into you like that, it can be pretty tough to judge the distance. So we'll take that one.
Stepping onto a par 4 hole on this one.
It's another red fast. That's gonna
Should
be
smooth
okay.
sailing
Is it?
off the tee.
Get in the bunker. Alright, bunker's not too
Ooh,
bad.
ended up in the bunker after that. Sorry.
It's a surprising one.
You needed some practice though, right?
A bit long.
And this is your third shot.
I might have a chance. I put topspin on it. Just
Way
didn't
to
run
chip
out.
that one close. Well done.
Alright, so it's going to be a pretty,
Okay,
very
let's,
poor. You'd
see what
have
we
to
can
say
do on the
4
next
under par
hole.
front 9. We're going to need a special back 9 now. It's going to need to be a 7 or 8 under back 9, I think. 6 would be give me a 10
Bit
under
of
par
a long
round.
par 4
That
here.
wouldn't be good enough, to be honest.
Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. So let's put it in the fairway and take it from there.
I need to just take my time. I'm
We're
rushing the
gonna wind
shots
up in
now a
the
little
fairway
bit.
off the tee here.
Look at the lie we have,
Setting up here
Jesus.
deep in the spinach.
That just needs to carry the bunker and it should be good. It has carried. It should sit down.
Oh, that almost
Yeah,
went
have
down.
back spin on it, but you're not going to get spin out of the heavy rough
That
and
should
not
do
a lie
nicely.
like that anyway.
You have a very
Really
long
do it.
putt
Making a
ahead of you
putt
here.
like this builds some confidence.
Looking super.
Oh, it just burns the
Oh,
edge.
man. And
Jesus.
just drop
It was a
this
good
on
effort,
in
but
and you'll get a par.
close but no cigar.
And that will do.
Need something special in these final 8 holes.
Heads up. Wind's going right to left on this one. I think
Something
I'll
really
take
special.
that tee shot. Looks good.
Has to start here.
Second shot here on the 11th.
What's a red slow? Jesus, I haven't had this many red shots in a while. 2 red fast and now a red slow.
Third shot.
It's falling apart. That's not great either.
This is potentially to save par.
What a
Looking
time
good.
to lose your rhythm.
Good job. You're
Jesus.
in there with a par.
I think now we'll be doing well just to get to minus 50.
Let's see how this goes. Par 5 hole.
That was nearly red fast as well. What have I done? I've missed the
That's too
fairway
bad.
on a par 5 that was
Here's our
reachable.
Second shot on the 12th.
Was reachable this time.
Okay, back on the fairway. Let's see about hitting this green, huh?
This one's your third. Come on, heading for the green.
Once again, a firm bounce. I had a good bit of loft and
And this
spin
one's
on
your
it, but
fourth shot.
just landed on the slope. It's another
Nice
par.
chip.
3 pars in a row on the back 9.
All right, let's head to the next.
Well, now we need to finish with 6 birdies for to get to that minus 50. Oh, what a way to finish. After doing so well for 3 rounds.
The wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one.
It's not going to stay, is it? Nope.
All right, here's our
It's not.
second shot on the 13th. Coming through with the chip.
I'm stuck in a par right now,
Putt
unfortunately.
goes down.
I can't get a birdie. It's 5 birdies in a row. We need 2 eagles now. It's simple as that on the other par 5s, and depending on the wind, that's probably not going to be possible.
Just a pure swing.
That's not going to be possible.
Setting this one up 145 yards away.
has that one.
Good shot.
Really has that one.
And from 25 feet out. Nicely done. That was
it's a hell of a putt. I'm not going to get too excited because I still don't think it's going to be enough. But it's a fantastic putt to break that par streak. Quite a bit of swing in that one. It seems to me that I seem to make the harder putts than I do the easier ones. Like that was far from easy. You look at the putt I hold at the end of round 2, was it, or 1 on the 18th. It seems to be the harder putts that I make. But anyway, we have a birdie on the back 9 finally.
Got a right to left breeze on this hole.
Alright, it's not into, so it gives us a slim chance. It is hurting a little bit, but at least it's not directly into us.
Good job.
245.
Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here.
$103. It's just not a pin you can get close to with that red slope.
Setting up here now for our
just can't
third
get close.
shot.
Need this to go in. Turn. Oh, that's right in the middle.
Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot.
Just needed to run out another couple of inches and it was in.
Number 7 on the
Oh,
day.
we really needed that one. We really needed that one. Unfortunately, it slipped away from us in this final round.
On hole number 16.
I mean, the conditions aren't easy. That wind is strong, but still, the things I've done, the red fast into the water. I mean, I was lucky to save a bogey on that one as well.
105 yards-ish to the pin. I hope you dialed in a bit of backspin on this one. Here we go, 28 feet away. Yeah, come back.
A little bit too much break on that one.
And we're just a tap away here. And just tapping that one in for par. Nice.
2 birdies we need now for an 8 under par round. Jesus, I can't believe that 8 under. We've gone 13 under, 14 under, 13 under, and we're going to finish with an 8.
Wind blowing
at
left
best.
to right on this.
Still have to get the 2 birdies. This is not an easy one either.
Looks like this will be on the dance floor.
A little bit long.
Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough.
It's slow.
Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure.
It's going to be an we need an eagle now for a
right,
-8.
to the next.
Look at that scorecard. Such a good start as well. 4 under through at the opening 6 holes, and just that since that bogey, that was the killer.
Let's see what happens here on the 18th.
Killer.
Looks like this tee shot's coming in for safe landing.
Could be an iron into the screen, to be honest.
Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin.
It's not going to be an iron, but the hybrid might be too long as well. Just gonna try something. Took too much off it. Took way too much off it. Nah, chip up the hill though.
Setting up for our 3rd shot.
Oh Jesus! Doesn't that
Good
just
job with
symbolize
that
this
chip
round?
shot.
Looked like I had to go
And
in.
for a final score of 65 here today.
Oh, but unfortunately it's a
We're done
65. As John McCarthy says, 65, 7 under par. And I can't believe how poorly we finished there.
That's going to do it for me. My job's done.
Played so well. Where does that leave us?
See you
Are
again
we even
around
on the
here real
first
soon.
page, just about tied for 9th. The website online won't be updated for 4 rounds, but it will be updated for 3. Let's see where we were after 3 rounds. Alright, so after 3 rounds we were actually in a tie for 7th. That's strange because it said I was in a tie for 4th there only 20 minutes ago on the game leaderboard. But anyway, yeah, so tied for 7th, 7 under. I'd say we'll do well, to be honest, to get even 1 promo point now after that, which is disappointing, but we'll keep plugging away. If we have to wait till next week, then we will wait. I'll keep trying. Yeah, that was pretty disappointing. That was a bit of a sickening way to finish. But you know what? Over the whole tournament, I think I played well. That was by far the best I played. Rounds 1, 2, and 3 were good. We just had a poor final round. It's as simple as that. But as always, I appreciate your support. I really hope you enjoyed the video, as I do all of them. If you did, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, all that good stuff. Really appreciate the support. And we'll be back next week for some more TGC tours. And as I said before, check out the other videos on the channel as well. If you don't like them, fair enough, but just give them a chance, you might. And be starting some new series soon as well. Call of Duty Vanguard will be out in a little over a week's time, so looking forward to that. But yeah, just check out the videos, you might like them, and if you don't, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, appreciate your support, and I will see you again in the very near future. But until then, take care of yourselves, and I will see you. Peace out.